Hey guys, I'm filming this from my phone because my camera died and I realized that I basically didn't get my whole video out there. So this will be a story time of how I was stood up for prom and why and the situation that occurred. So I made the decision to start dating him, and that was the first thing I did wrong. Not just the fact that I didn't get to know him before I dated him, but for the fact that I didn't listen to my gut instinct. And if I am with someone and I'm trying to please them so hard, then it's not a situation for me. I shouldn't be in that relationship no matter what it is, because it's not a good idea. So in that relationship, so with us dating, there was a lot of issues that I didn't want to address, but anywho, it was my senior year of high school, and I was dating him around time that prom was being talked about. So I gathered up my courage and I asked him to prom, and he said yes. He didn't say yes, but he said yeah. He agreed. And he even paid for his own ticket, paid for half of mine, got a new tux. Don't know why he did that if he was playing games with me the whole time. But before he stood me up for prom, on the day of prom, our relationship was starting to go downhill after a little bit. One of the reasons being drama, because but yeah, how I feel currently. How I feel wasting my time recording something and it didn't film. Everything he did was bullshit. Leading up to prom, he would tell me, yeah, we still have plans. We were making plans for like hotel room so we can drink and have a good time and do all these things. He said he was going to look into it. He was going to take care of it. But he was planning to break up with me. I didn't know that at the time. So all the plans he made wasn't plans, and it was all bullshit coming out of his ass. And he smelled like ass, so it makes sense. During the time we were dating, he had a friend that he apparently dated in the past because he's a hoe. And let's say this friend's name is J. The letter J, not J, because that's not her name. Actually, I low-key don't even remember her name now, but not the point. So J was gay, but dated Joey in the past. Oh, fuck. Why do I keep saying his name? You know what? Fuck it. Joseph. Joseph was a hoe. And if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. Sue me, because I can sue you for posting and showing other people my nudes when I was underage, when you had a girlfriend. So Joseph had a friend, and I can't remember her name. So made this friend that was gay, had a girlfriend. He was spending more time doing stuff for her or talking to these other girl friends than he wanted to spend time with me. And I was very understanding because I was only seeing him once a week. And every time I saw him, it was pretty good. Like, it was decent. It wasn't terrible, like, we fought kind of thing. But he was fucking me over because he was fucking other women. You know, basic stuff. Obviously. So here's where the story gets interesting. Remember how it was like, I was dating my friend's baby daddy? Well, apparently they were trying to patch things up while we're together. And that's a big no. I mean, co-parenting wise, go ahead, patch things up. Relationship wise, don't try to work it out because it won't last. And if you're both hoes, it ain't gonna last. I'm just saying. I'm like, why? Okay. So, they're apparently working things out, or they're talking more. And he had more bullshit excuses for me for everything. Like, sorry, I'm very busy. Not busy. Or I'm just not feeling it. There's something wrong with me. Well, there is something wrong with you. You're fucking hoe. You're a hoe. But not the point. And he was making excuses. So basically the douchebag, obvious player kind of scenario happened. And I was too naive and I didn't want to see it. Because in relationships, I have a tendency to see these flags, but put on my rose-colored glasses and be like, oh, look, it's just a flag. And it's not. It's a red flag. But I'm colorblind, too, with them glasses on, so it looks like a clear flag. And I'm like, cool, clear. Does that mean I win? Like, he was being a total douchebag. I didn't want to see it, but he was. He had red flags, like warnings, before I even dated him, and I chose to not see it. So that is my fault. It is my responsibility for not being responsible and thinking it through. But the one thing that he pretended to be committed to was going to prom with me. Financially, he made that commitment, and I was like, okay, I'll believe it, because you're financially saying you are going. You paid for your ticket, you paid for half of mine, you paid for a new tux, you paid for this, you put the effort to even like get accepted so you can come to my prom. So I was like, okay, cool, you're actually coming. But a week before prom, he broke up with me. And it was a pussy shit way, because it was through text message. And apparently a lot of guys I date break up with me via text message because they suck dick. That's why I'm single. Makes sense, right? So what ended up happening is that he got back with baby mama, Sam. Him and Sam got back together. And he was telling me that I knew, that I should have known better, that he was going to get back with her because they have kids together and that he's sick and could die, and bullshit excuses. And I'm totally good for like people working things out, but being together for your kids won't work. And it didn't, because it didn't even last a couple days. But throughout the drama while they were together, the like couple days time, Sam even like messaged me saying like, I'm lucky he's even allowed to go to my prom, like she's allowing it and stuff. So still, even when we weren't together, he was making it seem like he is going. But that wasn't true, because he is on some bullshit. I don't necessarily know what went through his head when it came to the prom thing, because if he was planning to leave me, he was still making commitments financially. So I don't know if he likes like blowing money to have like a good memory of like hurting a girl, but it seems like that. So yeah, he basically would text me saying he's still going, call me along the lines that he's still going, even asked me what time he should be over to get me for prom. Now, this is where I wish I could have been like, no, don't come to my prom, you're uninvited. But I still wanted to be with him. Even after he put me through hell, I wanted to be with him because I thought I loved this boy. I thought I was gonna have his kids. I thought we were gonna be together. And like now I'm looking back and I'm like, Nicole, you're so fucking stupid. Like I was looking at the text messages and I was like, oh my god, Nicole, why are you begging for him? He doesn't deserve you. And like now, I'm like, if I ever see him, I don't think I would ever feel the way I ever did before. I don't think I would remember what I felt, because I can't even remember now talking about it, except how naive I was being and how desperate I was. And basically, oh my god, isn't that like a Vine or something where he goes, yeah, so basically then he gets whooped to the head. Not the point again. Where was I? Okay, him and baby mama breaking up. Okay, so right before prom, the day before, I was like, hey, are you still coming? He said, yes. So let's skip to the day of prom. I woke up bright and early because my anxiety kills me. Why do you think this series is called A House Is Not on Fire? A House Is Not on Fire? Because my anxiety can't kill me or set anything on fire because it's all in my head. But not the point. So, basically, this boy couldn't even tell me that there's something wrong with his kid. Now, I know it was a bullshit thing he came up with because he had a tendency of bullshitting me. And I tried to believe so hard that he was being genuine, concerned about his kid. But later I find out that he was making an excuse because his baby mama was telling me exactly what happened, because after we became friends again, we were both honest with each other about that situation. So I find out that he was bullshitting me. So day at prom, I'm like, hey, so like, what's the plan? What's the deal? And he was like, he wasn't like, his phone, which was used by Sam, was telling me that he's not going. Made these excuses, started some drama, all these things, and I was like, cool. Now I'm getting ready for something that I'm going to alone. So then I had to find last minute plans so I wouldn't be like, my parents just dropping me off at prom, toodaloo. So I ended up going alongside with my exchange student that we were hosting and her girlfriend at that time, which, thank you, Marie, so much for letting me join alongside in the car ride at least, because it meant a lot to me. Sorry guys, I am almost like leaving to go to work and I need to eat. This is vegan. These are not real chicken tenders, but they are great. And I'm just gonna eat and tell y'all the rest of this story. Okay. Oh my god, my nose. So yeah, I was saying thank you, Marie, for being my support. I highly appreciate all my friends that are watching this right now that was there for me at that time, because it meant a lot to me. Just a reminder that you guys mean a lot to me. And what was I gonna say? So the day of prom, when he stood me up, when he basically told me he wasn't going, Sam, I had to get ready then anyways, and it was good to not wait around on someone and to know that they weren't going to be there. But deep down, I was hoping that he would show up anyways. So I was under the influence when I went to prom because I almost had like an anxiety attack. Because I didn't have any plans, because I revolved my world around him at that time. And I was let down. As again, all flags are important. Don't put your glasses on. Don't put rose-colored glasses on. It won't do you any good later. But yeah, so I went to prom, and I'm glad that he didn't go. Because if he went while we were broken up, it would have been awkward. It would have been something else. I probably would have fought him. I probably would have got my ass beat. But hey, what I got on my prom was great. My shoes broke. All my friends went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, it was interesting. So, after prom, it wasn't over. And he started drama with me for no fucking reason. No reason whatsoever. There was no legitimate answer as to why he did all these things to me, but he decided to do it. He decided to, get with the girl that he said was gay. Because he started drama, and then somehow I ended up letting him have his stuff back. And when I went to go pick it up, when he came to the gas station to pick up the clothes that I was dropping off, he brought the bitch with him. So I threw the clothes in the car and drove off. Now, that was the last time I saw him, but that was not the last time I heard him, because even after that, he started bullshit. He tried fucking my friends. He tried exposing me, and at that time I was under 18, and he was showing his other girlfriend, because him and the lesbian bitch didn't make it because he didn't want her. He showed his girlfriend my nudes. And he was threatening me, trying to scare me with my nudes, and I was ready to take him to court. But it's whatever. People like that in life won't get anywhere, and even if they do get anywhere, something bad will happen. So karma's a bitch, and I really hope karma gets you if you're watching this. Probably not. But you might be, because, you know, these hoes like to snitch on me and tell dudes when I talk shit about them. So yeah, I'm talking shit about you. No, I don't think you're a terrible person. I think you're fucked up. But I don't think you're the worst person on earth, because there's a lot worse purple. You know what? Actually, purple is pretty bad. But not what I mean. So, he tried to fuck up my life because I was a game to him. He knew he wasn't going to my prom. And that's that. He tried starting drama. Months later, I ended up fighting him over the phone. But now, after a year, I realize how bad he is at playing the game. He hurt me, but he could have done better to hurt me. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was too pussy to actually legitimately do anything except talk. Make talk. He was all talk. No throws. But I tend to date guys like that. So, other than that, I think I said enough. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you may leave a comment down below or down on my plate. And yeah, thank you so much. It's Little Red, and I'm signing out. What just happened?